Alright, I'm trying to get into a 4-player FFA game. I can try getting into either a casual bullet. Basically, I'm just looking for games I can join at this point. I could do FFA or solo, or I could do teams if anyone wants to team with me. Like there's 1900 and 2000 plus FFAs I could join. There are teams 1600 plus. I don't know when to join a teams if I don't have a partner in voice. Let me try to recruit a partner while I'm waiting. Oh, never mind. Like we're starting. Okay, and I'm green. Okay. Guess there was an abort over there. My opposite was a 2000. That's interesting. Okay, anyway. I'm gonna ask on my Discord and on the 4-player chess Discord. And if I can find a partner, then we can play. We can play teams. I could try some anti-chess. I've never tried anti-chess before. Here's an FFA with 1-point queen. Let's see. Okay. Okay, I'm blue. Okay. So I'll try this. I think I want to do this pretty quickly. Or this. Okay. My opposite is an 1800 and our opponents are 1500s. I mean, I don't know if my opposite will actually work with me, but he could. We're just gonna play this snug actually. I don't want to check immediately here. Okay. I'm gonna bring the knights out for now. I'm thinking of doing something like this. Actually, let me just do this first. Ooh, okay. I don't think that was a good time to check green, honestly. So I could always do something like this. Let's do this for now. That's offering this trade. I'd rather not do this trade, but possibility. Now I can help my opposite queen. Oh, okay. Well, he's going to get to take that anyway, so don't need to worry about that immediately. I'm going to take this. The reason I have this check here, possibly, and this queen can be removed. Okay. Now I feel like if I check him now, then Well, actually, I think I'm going to castle first. Let's castle first. We could check later, but I want to give green a chance to reposition some pieces. Right now, green only has an active queen. This is a weak spot for yellow. Ooh, this I like. Okay, I don't think he's quite active enough yet. So for now, I'm just gonna get a little safer over here. I have this check in my back pocket. Yellow's kind of getting frisky. I'm gonna push this pawn. This would be a bad trade for him. Bishops are much better than knights in this game. If he takes that, I'm fine with it. Again, I have this in my back pocket. I might just march this up more, since he's occupied here. Oh, especially if he does that. Okay. Now I have like free reign to move my pawn. I'm tempoing this piece, so if he takes here, he's probably more concerned about this check than I win a free piece. Ooh, he should have been more concerned about that. We have the rook file. I hope he's not going to trade rooks, because I think that's bad for both of us. But he might think that I'm going to take his rook, which I'm not. Okay, that's terrible. He should not have done that. So green is not really working with me, apparently. It's very unfortunate. All right, new plan is to march these. I have a check on red. Again, if that's ever useful, but the fact that green isn't working with me concerns me. Like, I don't know why he traded that rook. That was really bad for both of us. Hey, Purple Jolly Rancher, thanks for watching. Okay. This does nothing. I am going to push these pawns. Wait, am I worried about this? That actually would undermine my position. I think I want to move this, actually. I'm going to move my knight. I could go here. Let's move the knight to the center. And then I'll push. I still have this check. Don't know what yellow's doing. My concern was that this was actually a pretty good move for yellow. Even though it's trading a bishop for a knight, he gets a pawn out of it, and it would make my king very weak. So I want to keep my king safe. My king, honestly, could use some help. Okay. So thinking of just pushing now. So I think I queen here. I probably want to reposition this rook. Maybe here. Not there, because then the bishop can take it. Maybe here. Then I can go for this type of promotion. Red now has the rook file. This is a possibility for green someday. Okay, he's blocked off my check. I'm going to move this bishop. Let's move it. let's just move it here for now. Like, I want to move it here and then like back, but I'm worried. I was worried about this push. Now he can't do that anymore, so maybe I'll do that later. But I do want to push this. Maybe I could do a move like this. Green really is very blocked up. Like, I don't know why he's doing what he is. Doesn't seem like he's like an 1800, honestly. Okay. So, should we keep pushing? And let's... Alright, I'm going here to threaten this bishop. Knights are better than bishops. I don't actually want to trade, but I'm supporting this with my knight. Maybe it will cause red to waste the move. So they could team up here, honestly. Got red ticking, so that's good. I guess I can push these pawns too. Maybe this pawn could be another plan of action. Rook isn't really in play right now. Okay. Yeah, let's... New plan, we're going to push that. Oh wait, I could win the knight. No, never mind. I'm just going to push. Okay, that's pretty annoying. I think I go here. Can red attack one of my pieces right now? As if red can attack one of my pieces, he could probably win something, unfortunately. He's going for this knight, but it's a trade. I'm fine with a trade. I'm going to go over here. I wanted to develop this rook anyway. So they have two things on here. Now he's just retreating. That's interesting. I can take that. That's fine. I love this file here. I'm okay with that. I guess he could take this for free. That's kind of annoying. He does take that for free. That kind of annoys me. But now I may have to harass red. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. So we're going to take this as punishment. Green going after yellow. I like that. All right. Now I think we push this. I feel like he was trying to create a battery here, but this battery doesn't really do very much for yellow. Oh yeah, thanks Purple Jolly Rancher. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I started streaming right at this present moment, because there are not very many people on. I was likely to be a promoted stream. Okay, so we can check red. I'm just gonna support this pawn. All right. Oh, yellow. So yellow has checked red. That's interesting. Usually, you wouldn't attack your opposite like that. But it did let red move to a better square where I couldn't immediately attack it. Okay, I think we're going to push this pawn now. So I do defend my knight. We have this pawn chain here. This pawn is supported, so this doesn't really do anything for him. I don't understand why yellow did that check. It was like a waste of a move for him. Oh, now he's going after this queen. That's interesting. I like that red is distracted because honestly it might help me promote this pawn. Where's that queen gonna go? This is a little bit concerning, but I don't think that's the end of the world. I think we just push. So I guess he's trying to block my promotion square. Green is keeping red busy, thinking of pushing this. Okay, that is interesting. I feel like he can't really get away with that. I think I'm still gonna push this. Well, I guess I would lose this knight, maybe. Let's go up here. Now I'm attacking the knight, defending this pawn more, defending this pawn. I feel like that's okay. Green could go after red if he wanted. So I'm also now defending this promotion square. Where's this bishop gonna go? Might take this pawn. Really? That's kind of a weird move. I will take that. Okay, that's gonna allow me to promote. Unless red keeps me busy some. I'm sacking the queen, or I don't know what red will do. But I think I get this promotion. Hey, Incredible Blunder. Hey, Miss Fairy Queen. I'm trying some FFA, which I'm not very good at. If any of you wanted to try it teams with me, let me know after this game. We're gonna try to. Okay, I think I get a queen there. I don't see anything they can do about it in the immediate future. That's interesting. You could just take that. Oh, I guess not. No, never mind. Queen defends it. Okay, so yellow is going after red, which seems really weird to me. Okay. Question is red... Oh, they could threaten mate on me by some... No, never mind. Because he's not able to get there in time. If red goes there, I can just take it. Okay. I'm gonna go... Wait, actually... Let's go back here. Now I'm threatening mate. They would get to take my 1-point queen, but I think it's probably worth it for the 20 points. Yellow is kind of in my face here, more than I would like. Oh, well that's obnoxious. Okay. In that case, we're going to promote more pawns. Instead of worrying about checkmate immediately. This rook is covered. Hard for them to team up on me in the immediate future. Okay, yellow is going for that king. After I promote this, I was going to say that's a weak square, but maybe not that weak. This is the promotion square. I suppose I could do this. That's not mate yet. If I can snipe the mate from yellow, I mean, that would be fun. Okay. I feel like we should promote. I'll have to wait to see what green does, I guess. Wait, can he just take that? Why can't green just take that queen for free and check him? I feel like that would be great for me all around. Okay, nice. Okay, we're going to promote this. Now I feel like I have decent chances. I have 3 queens on the board. Yellow is somewhat disabled. I kind of want to line up on the king there now. Or do I come back here? Let's go here. So I could take this, but I really think yellow is the bigger threat than green. And if they want to fight it out, that's fine with me. Hmm. I also could just... Alright. We're going to do this so that we have both of these options. Okay, I think yellow didn't notice that I had checkmate. So we could start picking off green now. Or we could try to mate red. Let's go back here. If we can disable green, then that would be excellent. Actually, 1 point and I could just claim a win, I think. Let's go up here. If I could take this with my 1 point queen and nab his real queen, then that would be excellent for me. How does he defend this pawn? Kind of hard to do. If he pushes, I could still take it. This bishop can't get in a defensive position. Hey, SQ. Yeah, we're doing FFA for now. If anyone wants to play teams, I'm open to that. Or I could just keep jumping to FFAQ. I'm going to be in Chess TV in about 20 minutes for an hour. So that should be fun. Okay, I'll take that. Thanks for the follow from Evan JZ Magic. Really appreciate it. Maybe he's going for like stalemate or something. I'm really not planning to stalemate him, and he has a whole lot of pawns. Okay. Thank you, Red, for the assist. Claim win. Yeah, I probably had a claim win in there at some point. Yeah, if anyone wants to partner for voice, if anyone wants to partner for 4-player teams on voice, I'm open to that. Otherwise, I'm gonna look for more FFA games or solo games, either one. I'm really slow, so I'm gonna look for the 115 time control rather than bullet or anything like that. looks like there's a... Oh, this one's filling up. So I think we can just go for that. Also one... Blitz D says you play some teams. Okay, do you want to play a teams game after this? Can you get it in like a voice call? Let's see. I suppose I should do this. Okay, he's being salty at the beginning. Don't want to give him any attacks. I should look at their ratings. Again, my opposite is a 2000, and the people to my right and my left are less than that. So this matchup should definitely favor me. I guess this was to prevent the rook from hanging. Thinking of doing this and then this, something like that. It's going to be a while before this will be open. Maybe I could do something like this, but this fianchetto bishop scares me, so... Ooh, it no longer scares me as much as it did before. Okay. But his king is castled. I wonder if I could do something like this. For now, let's give ourselves the option of a check anytime we want on blue. Like maybe right here, right now. I guess you could just retreat that though. So that doesn't really do very much. I think I want to wait until someone has an attack on blue before I do that. Oh, oops. Green has an attack on me. That was a big mistake that I just made. So that was really stupid. Okay. This is going to be tough now. I've really screwed myself, honestly. I think I want to castle, like, as soon as I can to get out of this craziness. Like, I don't want to trade this bishop, but... Like, it's bad for both of us, but green might do it anyway. Now green's trying to make another queen. Maybe I just go there. Let's just do that. He's piling up on this, so I think I have to push the pawn. Green can still get in on the action, which is annoying. That move doesn't scare me. That's a very odd move. I guess he's hoping green will help. If green helps, then I'm in trouble. Oops. If green helps, then I'm down a rook. I don't like that yellow is taking so long because that gives green a chance to find this move. SQS, why would they castle? I don't know. Yeah, so sorry, Blitz DE. This game might take a bit. I don't know why my opposite is not moving. Maybe he's trying to find a way to save me, but it doesn't really matter. He just timed out or something. I don't know what he's doing. Unless I'm the one who's timed out, but I feel like, okay. This is going to be a really hard game. So they're both ganging up on me and my opposite is dead. That's brutal. It's really brutal. So I'm going to lose a ton of points this game. Partly due to my own bad play and partly due to whatever happened over here. At least I have more points than yellow. So honestly, maybe I don't lose like all the points then. Okay, is green going to check me too? Like I think green can just go one of these places. And that crushes me. I guess he could check here, and then he gets this. I mean, I'm just dead. There's no way around it. I guess that's mate. Queen takes queen, and knight there. Brutal. He has this too. Is that just mate? I think that's mate. Yeah, -4. It's not the end of the world. I'm overrated anyway. That's surprising. I guess maybe they want to take more of my pieces before mating me. I don't know. Wait, what? Why can't I go here? Oh, I see. Okay, I have to go here. I guess he's gonna take this. Blue is kind of feeding the wind to green. It's still hanging, but it was before. I hope they start going after each other someday. Okay. This rook isn't doing very much useful. I'm wondering if I could start helping to mate yellow. Honestly, I feel very dead, but they're unlikely to take my rook all the way over here. Maybe I could get this in. Okay, now he's going for this. Oh, I guess he has this now. That wasn't very helpful. But I'm hoping that they'll decide to mate yellow instead. Okay. So maybe I save this rook now. So I know they could take it, but I don't think they'll work together on that one. I do like that blue is going after green. Okay. So again, my idea is to get it on the yellow. Never seen 4-player chess. Yeah, it's a pretty cool variant. I like it a lot. Is there any way I can help blue to mate green? He's going after this. I really want to go all in on mating yellow, because that would be hilarious if I mated yellow. I think I take this. And now I'm going to go after this. Actually, that would feed the mate to blue, so I don't think I want to do that. It's probably a bad move, but I'm kind of defending this pawn. Blue could check me, but I don't think it's necessarily in his interest. So now if yellow goes here, then this would be mate for me. Hey, OG Whisper. Yeah, I see your chat. Oh, blue got the mate. Oh well. That's okay. It was worth a shot. So now, I guess we're going to double up the rooks. Defend this pawn. He does have this. I'm at 19 though. Not bad. I shouldn't have allowed blue to have this mate. Oh, it was stalemate? Oh, did we all get points there? Interesting. All right. So let's start harassing green a little bit. Maybe I can pick off this knight. If I can get a queen, that would be wonderful. This is also a check on blue. So if green can somehow team up on me with me to mate blue, then that would be fun. I am beyond dead, I should point out. Okay, so this is concerning. I think I need to create some luft. How do I create luft? This is very concerning. Do I just take a free piece and then get mated? Or is there something better I can do here? I'm honestly not sure how I avoid this. I could go down here, I guess. Oh yeah, that's actually a good move, because he has this mate also. This kind... Oh, and blue is picking off my pieces. Sad times. Okay. Well, I'll take this bishop anyway. And just to spite blue for taking my piece. Okay, now blue is trying to mate me. Ooh, that's interesting. They're trading queens. I feel like that's helpful to me. I don't know what to do here. Well, I'll just push this pawn, I guess. I really don't know what to do. I'm beyond dead at this point. But I think green is going to have a pretty easy win at this point. Just because of the extra queen. And green has a safer king than blue does. I'm not sure what he's thinking about. I think he has to take this. Oh, if he times out, then that would be helpful to me. Actually, maybe it's not that helpful because I need to take like 6 points of pieces. How do I do that? I don't think I do. I see his mate right there. Not that he did it, but he still has mate. He has mate down here. Okay, well that's not mate. Hmm. So this is mate. I don't see a way out of that. I think I'm done screwed. Unless he pre-moves. Do you think he'll pre-move? If he pre-moves, this would be funny. Here's my only chance. No, that doesn't even work. Yeah, I'm just dead. Feels bad. Almost beat blue there. That was close. Lost, what, 8 points? Alright, if you're still there and Blitz DE and you want to partner, let me see. I try to call.
Hello.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Wait, let me check. I have to mute the stream first. All right.
Excellent. Would you like to invite me to a game?
Yeah, sure. Let me see if there's a queue somewhere. There's this queue we can play in, which has already 2 players.
Okay.
All right. Which opening do you prefer, like Sicilian, classical?
Usually I do classical. Is that okay with you?
Yeah,
I'm open.
I'm fine with everything. You can.
I'm open to whatever you want.
Yeah, same.
I'm not so good in the early opening, but I see more tactics in the middle game. But we were playing 1500, so I think we have good chances.
Should be fine. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm happy we played this, so we have this later.
Yeah.
Oh, he's hoping you push this one and blunder mage.
I'm not gonna push that. Can I go queen here? Is that
queen
okay?
Out looks good.
Okay.
Looks really solid. We have those.
Yeah.
Those diagonals.
And I guess if he pushes, you have check.
Well, worst case, you can just take it. Yeah, I'm just gonna check anyway. Oh, you should have checked with the queen, maybe.
Oh, maybe. But I take the bishop here? Is that right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
And then just take everything he has.
Yeah, he is going to take me here. But I could always defend back.
I'm not sure if he can. I mean, I might trade. Okay, so he only has this escape square right now. I don't think we can checkmate.
Okay. Well,
I could go here maybe, and if he goes here, you can take the queen, right? Then he has to take back. No, it's checkmate on you immediately.
No, I think I like your idea of trading queens.
Yeah,
I think that is reasonable. And
yeah, the problem is if he goes back, I think you also have to go back here.
Yeah, that's if I go back, then we've won a bishop, so it's not like
we won the bishop, but I was hoping we also trade the queen.
Right, and even if we can get them to do this queen trade, and I could trade the queen, or I could take this pawn. Like we have a lot of possibilities.
Take the pawn because this queen isn't doing anything. But if he takes, you have to go back.
Right. Yeah, for sure. Hey, Tronic. I missed mate. G12 was mate. Let me find G12. G.
Let's see. Is
Oh,
that mate?
So
Wait, which
here
queen?
was mate before. Oh, queen here, and the bishop check. Yeah. So he couldn't have blocked both places. That's right.
Oh yeah, right.
That's a good point.
True. It's a warm-up game.
Yeah. You can see how fishy I am. But thank you for pointing that out for the viewers, Tronic.
All right. Okay, what do we have? Free blue greedy just made. True.
Okay. Is this
We
okay?
can also go for this or h4. I mean, I can either push this pawn or maybe even develop a knight. Just to see what happens.
Whatever you would like to do.
All right, I'm definitely gonna push now.
Well, yeah.
Okay, that's the free bishop now.
Yep.
Takes,
And
takes.
green's not doing anything useful.
Okay.
Queen is still locked in.
That's
Oh,
easy.
that's mate.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can push
Yep.
anything.
Yeah, I think this is the move here.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe even this. But it can prevent king h2 by pushing his pawn. Right. Oh, this looks good. I have an idea. Let's see if they play this. Oh, does it work? I think it does work if I try it. So my idea is I go here, and if he takes, we have checkmate. The question is if...
Yeah, you could try that. That looks fun.
Yeah, let's go for it.
You could even type in the chat mouse slip. Did you want to type mouse slip in the...
Oh, they usually don't fall for that.
Oh,
Okay, now you get your bishop out and we win a queen.
Okay.
Or we have to watch out for this. Okay, no we don't.
He's gonna take this though. Try to win your rook.
Queen.
Yeah, queen's better than a rook for sure.
Yeah, this rook isn't doing anything this game anyway. So...
Not only that, I think I could go here. If he doesn't play queen takes bishop, then I can move my bishop here to defend you.
Yeah.
So
that works.
So let's see what blue chooses
I mean,
to
either
do.
that or you just go after his rook too.
Okay, yeah, so...
You want to take the bishop.
Yeah,
the bishop is better. Since you can still take the rook after you take the bishop.
Wait, say that again. Do you want me to go here or here?
Here, if he takes, you take back. And then you still attack the rook later.
Okay. I like it. And so for chat, the reason I asked about this was I could have attacked this rook. But we're just going to defend instead.
Yeah, still, the bishop is better than the rook right now. Okay, take it.
Okay, now he's going after my pawn, but I'm probably going to...
Or you just get your queen out. Alright, now we have to watch out.
That's a little bit spicy. Okay. So this I need to think about. I mean, that's a check. Maybe I just push.
Yeah, you can push.
He does get 2 checks on me, but I think I'm fine.
Can take here, I guess.
I'm gonna push.
Yeah.
So I might end up...
You also have this square for your king now.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's a great square for my king. So he does get 1 check. I wonder if green might try to get active somehow. I guess the bishop isn't active enough, but he could try to get his queen active, which might be concerning.
Oh, wait, he can take this and here. But you go here.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So I might lose a queen.
Oh wait, but if he takes here, I take this one. Then he takes here. You go up. I take his bishop, and you take this, and he takes a queen.
Okay.
Oh, whatever.
Okay, so
Should be
we
fine.
think this is probably his best move.
If he's gonna move at all, I mean.
Okay, so he didn't find that move, but this is...
Checkmate?
So if he goes here, I go here. You're thinking that this... Then I could take the pawn. So it's not mate. I mean, it's still concerning.
Do I just take this?
Sure.
I think I should develop my queen.
Yeah, that's fine too.
Probably here, right? In order to block if I need to. So
he would have this, so watch out for this.
No, I have a bishop defending.
Oh, you're right. That's great. Okay.
He can block it, but I don't think it's good because you can go here.
Yep. Okay, I go up here, right?
Here. And if he takes, you take back.
Yep.
Let's check. You could also run here.
Although he does win the queen, but I still think we're ahead in this situation. And green doesn't have much time. Oh, wow. Okay, take it. Yeah, he didn't know that bishops move backwards. That's wonderful for us.
Yeah.
Can I do king takes knight? I know he has this, but yeah, sure. I still think
you can block it. And if he pushes, I mean.
Yeah. I feel like that's probably my move. I mean, he may protect it or he may move it out, but if that knight stays there,
yeah,
I think I'll take it.
This, and you attack two pieces at once. And
yeah.
We should just win. I can also get my queen in, and we.
Well, I mean, if he goes this, I think I just take the rook rather than the knight. The knight's not really that much trouble right now.
If he goes here, you have to take the rook because you can't take the knight since it's defended.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So.
Can you take this? I have this coming.
Maybe, but what if?
Probably not. Just get your queen active.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is gonna lead to like mate stuff.
That's a very good move. Okay, let's say he wastes a move now. Okay, so if I take.
You also have here. You have check.
I'm thinking if we can just go for this, but I don't think we can.
I think I would rather you save your queen. You're not in any danger. They don't have any queens. Let's just use...
let's just play it safe. True.
So he's probably gonna... Oh, yeah, you're attacking the knight too. That's wonderful.
If he blocks, we have checkmate. That would be very nice.
So maybe I move this. Okay, he's forcing me to move this somewhere more active. So I could go here, but that blocks you off from the knight. Maybe here. Is this okay?
It's really good. I can pin him.
Okay.
I can go here and pin.
Okay. My king is completely safe.
If he blocks, I take it. We have checkmate.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay.
Nice.
Looks good.
No, it's not checkmate actually. It's not checkmate, but it's fine because we win very much material.
Oh, we should have thought a little bit before that then.
Oh, it's fine. I mean, we're up like what? Still a queen, a bishop.
So if he takes, I think I take this way to get my bishop active. Or do you think I take with queen?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Because
hey, Dragon B70. Yeah, we blundered, but that's okay. We're up a lot. Oh, okay, and they didn't see it. So yeah, this is mate. Great job, partner.
It's a calculated queen sacrifice, except you didn't take it, so bruh.
So Dragon P70 is another streamer who you all should check out. He is an international master, and he is incredibly good at 4-player chess, Bughouse, and Fog of War. Let's get
Wait,
to see
he
some variant
streams?
streamers. He does
I
stream.
didn't know he's a streamer. I knew he
Yeah,
was
you should all follow him. Okay, so I guess I go here. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So what is the
Stay
line
on.
for me here? Can I like go somewhere like this to block his queen, or like they're getting their queens out? Concerns me a little bit.
I think you can do this.
So do I do this or that? I guess this.
This is very nice since you activate your
Okay.
bishop. He can't like attack here since his pawn is in the way.
Yep.
I also get this one.
Okay. Well, if you do that, then if you move this, then they would have an attack on this. So be careful about that.
But do I care about it? I don't think I do.
Maybe you don't. I don't know.
Wait, if I go here.
If you go here, then they would take this.
You go
first,
here, and I have a knight defending.
That's true. Yeah, you could do that if you want. I like bishop here. I like it.
Yeah, I haven't tried it before. Let's go for it. Something new. So takes. Here. Takes.
Okay.
Okay,
so,
this is unexpected.
Yeah. Okay, so you're attacking this. Oh, I guess he's going for this.
Yeah, I can block with my queen, right?
Yeah. So I don't feel like I'm in danger right here. Can I just make like a development move like this?
Yeah, this looks good. I like this move.
Okay.
It's blocking
so
here.
he might go for this, but that is both blue pieces, so I'm not concerned about that immediately. This is the real threat.
This block.
So maybe knight out, or you could trade the queens.
I guess I should trade queens, yeah. Like this queen already has to move 3 times to trade, and I get like 2 pieces out.
Yeah, so he might take this, but I still feel like
there's no follow-up.
Yeah, I still feel like we're okay there.
Or I don't see a follow-up, so you get your queen active too.
Yeah, sounds like a good plan. Now he's going for this. So
there's no way to defend.
I could go here.
Oh no!
Or I could go here. Okay, so I don't want to go here.
You should get the queen out because if he takes, I don't see him defending, so you can just retake. So if you get your queen out first and then defend.
Okay, you want me to get my queen out?
Yeah.
Okay.
You also have this worst case, or just go back.
Okay, so now that would be a check for him. But it doesn't seem like the very effective. You could play knight out here, and that allows castle later and cuts off the check.
But I really
or you could centralize the queen out more. Sure.
Yeah, that's what
like
I want.
maybe here.
Yeah, I like the square. Defend your queen too.
So now this is a threat. Okay. So do I go knight out here? Or I could bring this bishop out. Yeah. I could go out here too.
Because you also defend this.
Okay. Go knight out.
Like if he goes here, you can take it.
Yeah. So we no longer can have this.
Exactly.
Okay. Now they have their queens lined up.
Yeah, he's hitting this one.
He is hitting that.
Can I just go here?
This is a possibility.
It is. I think I should do it.
Yeah, I think that's best.
It looks nice.
So he does have this, so if blue ever gets to like this line, we have to watch out for it.
Oh yeah.
And there he is on that line. Okay. Um,
All right.
can you
How do we
defend
attack
that
like
on your
green?
own, or do you need my help there? Like,
Do you want to go here?
I would like to play my bishop here, but okay, yeah, I can do that. Okay, that's
That looks
fine.
solid.
Yeah, so that way I have a check on green in case they get any ideas. But you're gonna need to defend. I suggest this.
I hope they just allow this. He has to sacrifice to take back, and he takes back. He activates his bishop, but his queen is gone. Yeah, I should take
Oh,
this.
he's starting a bishop trade. I think the bishop trade is good for us though. I think
Wait,
I
if I
want to
take
take that.
this, he has to take here, right? Or he can also block here. But then you take it, and you have a check.
Yeah, I mean,
So
you can do that if you want. I'm fine with that.
I'm gonna go for this because he has to prevent this move.
He does. Yeah. Okay. So which way do I take? I think I take with
Yes.
this because then I
Yeah.
get a rook file.
And his queen moved a million times, and now he's traded it, which is
Yeah. All right. I'm doing it. And not only that, I think I trade the bishops now because then he has to undevelop his queen. Is that okay with you?
Oh wait, if you take this, can I take here because you hit the queen, and then I take this bishop here too?
I think so, but I would rather you just go here, knight here, knight here.
Yes. Yeah.
Just now your king is safe. You have the possibility of castling. So if he goes there, I could just take it.
You take this bishop.
Yeah, I'm taking the bishop for sure.
Yeah.
And then I think I have rook here, and we get the file.
So he has to go back.
Although he might try to tempo my knight. So
I'm just
he,
trying to get my bishop active now.
yeah, and not only that, after that you could castle or something like that.
I can castle. I'm hitting this.
Yeah, looks good.
Can push here. That's true.
Okay, so now he has this threat. I think I play rook here anyway. Is there a reason I shouldn't play rook here?
Play this because you block check.
Yeah.
This is a really nice position. I like it.
It is. My bishop also hits here. Maybe I take first.
At some point I can take it and you can pin.
Oh, I see. That's interesting. Okay, that doesn't really threaten me.
He just went back.
Okay, so hold on. You have a check here, right? Actually, I guess he can block. He can block. No, I'm just wondering if I can attack his queen and like win it somehow.
Could go here.
Oh yeah.
But
Your bishop.
This. Your rook is defending.
No, no. If that blocks your
No,
bishop from
I don't think
that blocks your bishop from the check. No. I think I'm just gonna move my bishop for now.
Maybe here. Oh yeah, this is also good. Keeps an eye here.
Okay, what is that? Oh, he's starting to mate. Okay, so now you can move your bishop here, I believe. Oh, blue can check, so watch out for that. Maybe you castle. Oh, okay. So, yeah, that's a good idea. So I'm gonna go here to defend you.
Wait, actually, yeah. Oh no, it doesn't work. This is correct.
He does have this, but
Come on, take it. Takes. Oh, that's interesting.
that is interesting. I think you can just shift over though. I think you're fine.
I move over and my rook is defending.
I'm thinking I get my rook out.
I'm not gonna move into a...
Where do I want my rook? Do I want to attack green or blue?
Oh, this move looks really annoying.
To here? Okay, I can do that.
Yeah, of course, go after green.
Okay.
He has a queen. If we can check green somewhere annoying, we can win a queen.
Oh well, I mean, this is the square that would
maybe you
offer
want to
the
go
check.
here. Yeah, this
Let's go here.
Win and you go here. Since this queen is already hit, I have a check here.
Yeah.
Oh, this is trouble. he can't take because of your pin.
Yeah, and this pins him, so he can't take the bishop. So it's a very multi-purpose move. We are at low time, so let's be careful about flagging. Oh, thanks for the follow from Old Hill Tide. Really appreciate it.
Oh, nice. I take that.
Okay, I like it. I could even take
I'm gonna
this.
take this.
Do I take this?
Yeah, what's for this? Yeah, okay, now you take it.
And then I think.
And I have this move. I'm just gonna take the knight, I guess. Or
yeah.
yeah.
Either way, whatever you want. I don't like taking this because that lets the rook get active. I would just
but I
leave.
just want to prevent any checks on you.
No, I can take that. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
I think you take this. I mean, assuming they don't defend it. Yeah, so the idea is you take this, then queen takes, then I take his rook. Hey, Andrew.
Yeah. All right.
Ooh.
Oh,
okay, we have much better ops now.
Yep. Is he going to play?
I don't know. They're giving us time odds. Chess Dude says, laughing out loud. I guess he doesn't like that his partner's not moving. Or that his partner is in 1900. I don't know which.
I mean, if he moves like on 30 seconds.
Chess Dude says, no abort for me. Okay.
Exactly 30.
Okay, so what do you want me to play? Is this one?
Yeah. If you say like this one,
sure.
You wasted 30 seconds.
You wasted 30 seconds, he says in the chat. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, that has to be the last moment where he could play, probably. Because on 30 seconds, the game aborts.
Oh, hey, Swell 19. Okay. Oh, it aborts at exactly that time. That's pretty funny. I go here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here or here? Which one?
Usually I would go here, but do whatever you prefer.
I'm gonna play a line you also prefer, so.
Okay, yeah, I see this a lot, and it seems weird to me, but I guess it makes sense. So they're doubling up on this. Is this okay, or is that too passive?
I can go here and hit the rook. So the question is, how does he prevent it?
Okay, well, what do I do? You want me to do this then?
Yeah, either this or develop your queen somewhere for a trade.
All right, I'll just go here for now.
Either one works, I guess. So if I go here, I think this is Fury. I'm not sure. Yeah.
I don't. It seems reasonable
I have
to
to
me.
go in here somewhere. Okay.
So, can I like offer this trade, or is that not good for us? I guess the other possibility is I could push this here.
He goes here, so I don't think you should do it.
I could push this here to.
Yeah, your king is on the other side.
To prevent the knight from coming in.
Yeah, but it's on the wrong side to check.
Okay.
You can do it if you want.
Do you want me to do here? You want me to push this? Okay, I could do that. Yeah, I'm sorry, I wasted a lot of time there.
It takes. You can take back.
Yeah.
Because the queen doesn't defend.
Okay. Wait, did we just miss mate? Or no, yeah. I guess not, because you would have had to initiate this whole thing.
Oh, yeah. So he wants to go here, maybe? But it's...
Yeah, but he can't, or you can mate him, so it doesn't...
I think this one's the right move here.
Okay.
At least I see this one a lot.
Okay.
Defend here, cover checks.
Okay, he's going after your queen now.
It just wants to develop.
Okay. Again, is this trade okay for us, or is this a bad trade for us?
I guess you can always go queen here, and they have a double attack, so I'm not sure.
Okay, should I push the pawn?
You could do that.
Or I could push this.
Also get your queen out.
Queen out? Okay, let's get the queen out.
Better.
Yeah, my time is much lower than I would like it to be. So my bad about that. Should I have taken this? Or no, never
Oh
mind.
no,
That's
that's
defended.
the
That's
queen
defended.
defense. So if he wants to attack, he would have to go here. Probably this one.
Yeah. I don't. I feel like I've given red a lot of attacks here. Not really a fan of this position. Uh,
Jiggles.
yeah, I mean that seems reasonable. You might also want to like get something like this out. I mean, any of that's
Oh yeah,
fine.
this works. I think. Since now if he moves here. Okay.
Can
Wanna
I do
block
something?
checks?
Can I do something like this? Or oh, you want me to go here? That's fine too.
Yeah,
I
just
go there.
block the check first, like
Okay.
so your queen can move.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. I like it. Unleashes my queen. My bishops are a little boxed in, but that's okay for now.
Okay, he's trying to hit my queen.
Yep.
Um,
I think you want to centralize anyway now.
I'm thinking this
Yeah,
one,
either.
this one.
Yeah, both of those seem good. Okay, so we thought
This
we would see
works.
that.
I was thinking you could
What,
go here and I take it. Oh wait, it's bishop.
what about here? And I can attack
Oh
the
yeah,
queen.
just
I
update
guess
check.
that's defended, but like, is this reasonable anyway, or is this
Yeah, I think you can do it.
okay?
Do I go here now?
Um, yeah, I like there. It's depending on what yellow does, of course, but oh, yellow's going for this, so watch out for that. Um,
Oh,
how do you
that's
watch out
actually a
for
bit
that?
annoying because he's
That
attacking.
is a bit annoying. Do you do this?
Do I survive it?
I guess you might do this then. I,
This move?
yeah,
I
I
think I
cut.
should go here.
Okay, yeah, you could go there. That's fine.
If he takes, you take back. So it's
Yeah,
okay.
okay, yeah, that's true, because yellow is no longer defending this queen. Let's see, move this away. So, okay, so I think I take with this pawn.
Oh, so we can go here.
Now we're hitting this. But your queen is still under attack. Um, hmm. I'm not sure. You could give up the queen and we get two pieces for it. Or you could move your queen back to home base somewhere. Not there, I
Oh,
guess,
I have
maybe.
this side.
Or oh yeah, not there. You could go here still.
All right. Go for counterplay.
Yeah, so they might have like this sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, maybe I take this with rook. Oh wow.
You
Okay.
still take the rook, I guess, because you can
Okay.
go in here.
So I take this. Okay. I
Yeah,
like
I
it.
think you can go
I
here,
like it.
here.
So they might
This is
try to get in here and try to get in on my back rank. Well, I guess the rook would defend that,
I get
but
to take this bishop. I should be fine.
yeah, I think
Takes. I take back, right? I
yep.
take with the rook.
Yeah, I think you take back with the rook for sure. Yeah, so this
If he takes here, you take it back. If he takes with the bishop, you just take this pawn, maybe? Oh wait, do you? Is this check possible? I
that
don't think
check
it is.
that check is possible. I mean, I could check and you could take the knight. No, actually, he could just take back with rook. So
Yes,
I don't
that's
think
the
that
problem.
check is best.
Maybe you should go for this.
Actually, maybe I don't care about this. What if I take this and you take this?
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna
good.
do that. I'm gonna do
Let's
that.
go for it.
I mean, he does have like a check on me, but I don't think my
No
rook
problem.
needs to do anything. I think it's already attacking
Oh,
this.
no, you just
What's that?
you take it with the king if he goes here.
Okay.
You have to.
Okay. So maybe that wasn't our best idea. So my fault. I think I screwed us because this is defended by the queen now. You're at 10 seconds, so you have to find a move.
True.
There's just anything. Thank you.
I'm gonna go back.
Yeah, that's fine.
Try to get this one.
Yeah, sounds good. Okay. I'm
I'll go in
thinking
here.
maybe this. Oh, you think that? Well, okay, I'll try it. Well,
Is it
good.
in? Oh wait, it takes here. That's the problem.
Yeah, that is a problem. I think I get luffed. Let me just get some
Yeah,
luck.
that's takes. You can take back the bishop.
You are at 0.6 seconds, so you're living
I'm
on
gonna use
delay.
the 15 delay now.
So he's just gonna win my rook, I guess. Although you could go here.
Yep.
Now you're defending my rook.
If he goes
So
here, you take
he has
it.
this. If he doesn't take this, then I take my rook. Okay, I take with king or with knight.
I
think
feel like king is better. You want to keep your knight here.
So he does have this check then.
Oh, because you block.
Okay, yeah. All right, that's fine.
Doesn't have any other checks. So. It's tricky.
So red does not have a light squared bishop. Okay. So
Wait, actually, what if I block and you take this?
I like that.
Let's do it. You just take.
Okay, I think you can take this because I get to move beforehand, right? Can
No.
you take this and then I get to move?
I can't. It takes immediately.
Oh wait, no, never mind. Okay, trading queens looks good. I like it.
Oh yeah, this is good. Okay. So after all of that, we're down a knight, which is it's okay. It's playable.
Yeah, sorry about that. I need to get these
No,
things
it's no
active.
problem at all. I mean, could have been way worse, like considering.
It definitely could have been. I'm gonna try to get this in and then get my rook out here, maybe. And you need to get these pieces active. I think this trade is fine, actually.
Yeah, I'll go for it. We have to try.
Although red might try this, but I think that is fine too.
Trade, right?
I mean,
also go for a trade here.
I could, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
sure.
All right, I'll go for that trade.
So if takes, you can take.
Yeah, and also that you would get a rook file.
If he takes, I can take here, and you have this.
Just remember that the pawn can take this, so you're gonna have to. Okay, I take that.
Okay, you're running low on pieces. That's kind of annoying, but
no, I just have many pawns to promote.
I push this. I think I push it.
Sure, I like it. So red does have that active. Red has 2 active rooks. Just be aware of that.
Yeah.
Now that they have rooks in the same file, you got to get your
That's
rooks
right.
active. If he lets you, then take this. I think you take that. He's
Maybe
trying to get
actually,
back
yeah.
here, I guess.
Don't trade your rook. We need your rook. Yes, this is
Yeah, that's my plan.
great.
But if
I
he goes here,
think I
do I
should
just go
move this.
king over, I guess? Yeah.
Okay, so
Or
I
maybe I
think
go
we
king
should go.
up. Do I go king up? Maybe I go king up.
King up looks good.
My idea is if they
Oh,
try to
wait.
get here and pile up on this, then my king and knight both defend. Oh, he's going after my knight. That's a little bit annoying. Okay, so you're offering a check over there.
Move it?
He
Maybe
he
no,
gets this pawn then.
but I have a check and you can go after it, right?
Okay, I like it. He's also threatening this, or he's
Yeah, this
threatening
is
a
more
check.
annoying. Okay, this isn't. This is more annoying.
Oh, that's a free. Oh no, he can defend it. I think.
Can defend it, but I guess I just go after him now. This is going to be very tricky for them.
Yeah. Well, red can check me next. Oh shoot. I'm not sure what to do here.
Move over. Oh, he takes
Okay.
it.
Yeah, it's not great. Just don't flag. I would save
Yeah.
your knight and then try to get this rook active, I guess. They're gonna really go after me hard. Oh shoot, that mates me. I think
Well, this is
I just lose this knight. But if I went here, I'm mated is the worry. Like immediately. Oh, that mates me anyway. God, I'm so
yeah,
stupid.
true. Let's check it. All right,
My bad.
it's fine. It's fine. They are 2200, so it
Yeah.
was a nice game.
Hey, Jennifer Shahadi.
Oh,
Oh,
didn't
I
get
guess that's the fake Jennifer Shahadi. Let
probably
me
a
go ahead
rematch.
and
Yeah,
ban that one. Sorry to
pretty
the
much a
real
rematch.
Jennifer for that. Okay, so I go here.
Yeah. So which one? I think we try
I
this.
mean, generally this one, but whatever you
All right,
prefer.
not this line
Uh,
here.
sure.
You go here, I can go here, and I have
Yep.
this.
Okay. Yeah, so you're preventing this. Okay. So, can I do this, or you prefer this? Which of these two?
I think both work.
All right, I'll do the bishop then.
I'm pretty sure I want this move.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe you want to
So
do the same.
now I go up here, or do I do this?
I guess you can
Okay.
try to stop the knight for now.
Okay.
We are also able to hit it.
Ooh, these offer, or no, wait, that's you. Never mind. Okay.
This move. He wants this. Okay. But I just get here. Goes over.
Yeah,
So I'm
if
not
this
gonna
comes
do
in, you
it.
could just centralize someplace. So I think that's fine.
Maybe I should get my knight active first.
Okay.
Defend. I still have time later.
What is the purpose of this?
Oh, he wants to pin, probably.
Okay. Um, So should I get this
Knight into
active?
T maybe, yeah.
Or here? Which one? This, I guess?
This looks good.
Okay.
Blocks, checks. I also block this now.
He's going after your rook. So I think you have to get out here.
Just blocking it now.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't want this.
Okay. So
Reasonable.
I can go out here, or I could push this, or
I want to wait
go
a bit
here.
with check.
Okay. Do the knight.
So we can use it when I have an attack somewhere.
Yeah. Sounds good.
And then you can place your knight behind.
Okay.
Okay, so I think I can go here now. Hit this.
Okay. I like it.
It's defended. Can go here.
Okay. What's my plan? Maybe this.
Hit the knight first. So
It
it has to move, and then you place your knight behind.
okay.
This is a bit tricky.
So I guess he wants this, but I could always move my king away or castle. Not too worried about it. I could also play this.
Yeah, what do I do play now? What do I play now?
You could do this, or
Yeah.
you could move this
I
bishop
was
out
thinking
somewhere.
about this one too.
Yeah,
Maybe I go here.
if you move this bishop, it does leave this as a target. You could also try to get this rook file more active by pushing.
It's probably not gonna even move his knight because it's pinned right
Right,
now.
it is pinned right now.
But you can unpin it here. Then it's gonna be a problem.
So if I go here, then you might have this. This might be an option, as the knight covers.
Yes.
But I think I want to block this first with this move. Is that okay?
Here instead.
Okay. Well, that gives him a check, but it doesn't give him
Okay,
as much
sure.
of a
Go
check.
for it.
The other
Go
thing
for
is
it.
that does block my bishop out, but
Yeah, it's gonna be defended forever anyway.
okay. I'm just gonna do this then. So the other option is no, never mind. That's not good. I was going to say I could castle to defend my rook, but I think I'd like this file for my rook right now.
I'm seriously considering moving my knight here. Attack.
I don't think that's a good approach right now. Whoa, moved his king over. That was kind of unexpected. You could do that if you want, or you could do this, or you could get this bishop out somewhere useful.
Where can I get it?
I don't know. Your time is
Oh,
ticking,
let's go
so
for this one.
pick a move. Okay.
Well, some attack along here. Since he moved his king towards that corner. I was thinking
Snow
about
Blizzard.
something like this, but I didn't see
Snow
anything.
Blizzard is saying he wants to prevent the attack from the knight. I mean, I guess this wasn't much of an attack, really, though.
Oh, this check. It's understandable.
Interesting. So he wants to pile up on here, I guess.
Yes. What?
That's interesting. I wonder if Maybe it's time for me to get my queen active. What if I brought my
You
queen
go
here
here,
to
then he
threaten
takes
this?
this.
Like, is this an option, or is that just crazy talk?
You can try it.
I could
So
also
I'm
just go rook here. What do you think?
thinking either rook, knight, or queen.
Okay, I'll just go rook
Okay.
here. We'll be conservative. He's going
This
for this
one.
now.
Okay.
Okay. You do have the option of castling though. So you could move your
Oh, I
queen
can do
away
that.
somewhere and then castle.
I could castle right now, right?
Yeah, you can castle right
Castle.
now. Yeah, I like castling.
What
Because now
move?
you defend this bishop too, if this knight ever wants to move
Yes,
away.
I get a lot of check as well.
Okay, so do I just take this knight?
Thanks.
Oh, I see. Interesting. I could go here, I guess.
You can also maybe go here and defend.
Yeah,
Wait.
he has knight takes.
Oh, yeah, he does take anyway.
I could push this pawn. Maybe I just push.
If you push, he takes, you take back.
Yeah, I'll just do it
Alright.
because my time is ticking. I'm sorry.
No, it's good, it's good.
Honestly, he has this now. I think they win my queen.
I'm gonna go all in here. Right? Oh, wait, no, it's defended still.
I think I definitely screwed this up.
You can take it.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
He did
what's
not
this?
go for it. I guess they're going for you. I think they should have taken my queen for sure. There was a missed opportunity for them.
Maybe they should have.
Your time is ticking. So you can push this pawn maybe. I don't know. Yeah, that's fine too. Okay, so you're going for that and defending my
Let's have an
queen.
attack on this one, right?
I like
It's
it.
not threatened by anything.
Okay, I think I take with bishop. So I'm going after the queen.
Yeah. Go after his queen
So
this way.
I'm a
That's
little bit
fine.
vulnerable here, but the green is not attacking this square right now.
The good thing is I'm defending your bishop right now.
Right,
so.
right. If green gets like over here, then I think I need to maybe move here to prevent this.
Maybe they are in trouble. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Did I just take this?
I think you can just take this.
I'm gonna go for it. Let's see what they do.
I'm just wondering, is there a way that I can attack blue?
Probably here.
Well,
And then I come in.
another possibility is I could go here and here. You sack this. Plus,
Oh, I'm hoping for this and this really because we have
I see.
attack here.
I could also do this sort of thing. It's probably too slow, but
I like this move.
like this move.
Just go after this pawn. I can take here and hit the rook again. I mean, he can't even take because everything here is.
Yeah, your king is very safe.
Green doesn't take this.
Okay.
Okay, this.
I would get the rook file or I guess
my rook is dead.
Okay.
I can take the rook maybe.
Yeah, you could just take the rook.
I can also go back and defend like this.
Whatever, you 4 seconds. Anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna defend myself.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm defending this queen now. Okay. So maybe I centralize somewhere. Do I want to offer a queen trade? I could offer a queen trade.
I'll offer queen trade is good, yes.
Okay. If he moves his queen away, then he's attacking me though.
Also, offer
But yeah,
it.
I mean,
This
I'm offering a queen trade with both of them, so I think that's good for us. And
I
if I
would
take
prefer green.
here, then we're gonna get this file.
Yeah, we have to watch out for this, but other than that,
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, maybe you grab this file, or you
yes,
could go
yes.
king over to be snug.
I want the open file for now.
Okay, I think I want the open file, right?
Yes. Take it.
Now I would like the castle queenside someday. Okay, this knight is under attack. I'm not sure if we actually care about the knight, but it's something to consider. You are at 3 seconds. That seems reasonable. I like it. Ooh, I like that a lot. This is also a possibility.
This queen isn't going anywhere now. Yeah, I think you should go for this.
Okay. And then you might be able to win a queen.
Yes. That's my plan.
He can't go after my queen because I don't have one.
Does
He
have
could go after
ideas to
his
stop it.
bishop. No, he can take that. I can't move that there. I can move this here though. And you have a check, right? How about you check him?
But if I take this, you can take here.
I would rather you check him and I win the queen.
Wait, how do I check?
Oh, never mind. Yeah, that's fine, My bad. I thought this was check for some reason. I'm stupid. Okay, so I take this pawn.
Yep.
And we don't really care about this. Oh shoot, I made it. We're stupid.
No. It's a check, you can't move.
Okay. Okay. Okay,
Not gonna
so
waste any time. You check this one.
yeah. Sounds good.
And then you just go and win his queen.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, except you can't because he takes it.
Because what?
He
Blue takes it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Let's check him.
Okay. Do I go there or there?
It's a double check. It's a double check. My queen takes
Okay,
two.
double check is better.
You get this. You can get this. Go here.
Yeah, but we need to continue checking him. Is the thing. So I think you go here, right? I think you need to continue checking him.
Yeah.
Maybe I go here.
I prefer. Oh, you have to watch out for this.
Okay. So.
Push
Okay.
this one.
Sure.
Where do you go here? That's square. Oh. Interesting.
You have that.
I
Yeah.
have so many pieces. I have so
many
pieces.
You're gonna keep checking him. I'm gonna go
and
here.
You have squares.
I have squares. He's blocked out Blue's bishop. That's kind of funny.
Ooh, you run into this one, don't you?
Okay. So
Check.
that seems reasonable.
Oh, he takes it.
Okay. Well, now I think I take this,
wait,
or
do
do
you
I
go
take
down?
this?
Do you go down? Yes, go back, and you check here.
I would rather take stuff. How about if I just take this?
I think you go down. Oh, yeah, okay, or take stuff, whatever.
Yeah, because you can take that, right?
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right.
So, do you have some other checks? Okay. So,
You can only go here. We need your pieces.
we do.
Apparently.
I can't get my pieces. Okay, I'll try that, but Blue can take stuff. Blue's gonna try to get you, I think. I mean, you have this and then this, I think. Yeah,
I have time
that's
to take this knight.
okay.
Sure.
Green can get his queen in play now, though.
But I have so many pieces attacking
You
green. I
do,
only
you
have
do,
to.
you do for sure. Okay.
So
Um,
okay, no, don't.
do I take
We
this?
can
I think
take this. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe this. Oh yeah, yeah, that's even better. Looks good. I'm thinking I might do this.
Okay, I guess you take this. Go for the checkmate here. Yes.
Okay.
Go. You can threaten checkmate on blue. This is perfect.
Okay.
Wait, is it even checkmate? If I check here? Wait, I check here. Blue has to react.
Blue can block. Blue can block.
Then you checkmate.
Okay. You can try it, but your queen is hanging. I'd rather you just take the bishop. Just take the bishop, be safe.
Okay, perfect. Checkmate.
Yeah, for sure. Green has this potentially.
Oh no, he's in check.
Oh, he's in check. Okay, yeah, so that's mate. I'm not sure I like your last move, because if for some reason it wasn't checkmate, then he had checkmate on you. But I guess it's fine. Okay, so let me invite you again. Hey, okay, ZH. Thanks for watching. There we go.
Okay, let's just play exactly the same thing again.
So I go here.
Sure.
So you go here. And oh wait, he's attacking this actually. Oh, I go here. Okay.
Maybe. I mean, looks good.
Okay.
Sure. You defend. If he takes, I can go here. Oh, he doesn't.
Okay. Yeah. I think one of these two. Is it allowed to team in 4-player chess? It's allowed to team in teams, which is what we're playing. I think I go here.
Good. Yeah. Just try it.
In free-for-all, FFA, you are not supposed to explicitly team. So people often do not explicitly team, but they will kind of work with their opposite and not take their opposite's pieces. But we are playing the teams variations where you are supposed to be working together. And we are working together.
I guess you are allowed to team in a sense of if it's not prearranged, you're fine. But if it's prearranged, you get play banned. But I'm not sure. I don't play free for all, but that's what I picked up.
Yeah, I mean, except in diplomacy mode, you're just not supposed to do it. Okay, so can I do something like this, or do you want me to move this, or what's the?
This looks good.
Or no, I can't move this. So let me do this. And I can't move this because that would prevent my queen from defending. Gotta watch out for that.
You could go here, maybe.
Yeah, that's a possibility. That's good. Yeah, that's something I ought to look for the next few moves here. But we wanted to prevent this from being a check. That's interesting. Maybe I do this, actually. No, never mind. That doesn't work. So you can just take it, maybe? I don't know.
Oh, wait a second. This is really weak now.
That is
Should
weak.
I fit this? Okay, he defends, so it doesn't work.
Okay. So... But now he's blocked his queen out, so maybe I can do this, or I can do this.
I like this.
I'm leaning towards this one.
Yeah, I also prefer
Oh,
this.
he's also attacking this. Maybe I should bring this out to defend it.
You can also bring this out, but
Yeah, let me just...
oh no, I can't defend. You're right. Yeah, you have to bring that one out.
Okay, he's going after my queen. But it's fine. I can move this queen away. Oh, bad stuff happening.
You can
So
go
I guess
here
I will
and
look to
try
centralize
queens.
in my queen.
I think I can trade queens here because he wants to take this.
You can. It will weaken this square a little bit,
Yeah,
but
the problem
maybe
is
that
I
will
don't want
become
to
a
take this
file
one.
that you could put your rook on.
The problem is
So
if he takes this, you have to react, and then he takes here, and you run into this one.
I see. Okay.
So I want to trade queens to stop that, and I get
Okay.
no
Yeah,
rook
that's
fail.
smart. I like it.
Maybe I'm seeing ghosts, but I don't want that to happen.
Yeah,
So if he
it
takes with the
makes
queen, you can
sense.
just take it back. He takes, and after he takes, we'll think of something. Okay, it doesn't. Yeah, you have to move your queen.
Yeah. Let me figure out
It's,
where I want to put it. This is
you go
already
here.
defended by my rook. So
Yeah, but if he takes, isn't that a problem?
what about? I guess you don't have anything to help me with.
Maybe you
What?
go here and
I
the
kind of
knight.
like this move because I'm also hitting this.
Yeah, just watch out. There are checks like this.
Yeah, but I can always move my queen back. I'm going here, and
You can go here, right? So you can take,
I mean, if he goes
but I
here,
take
I
here.
take it. Um,
All
but
right, yeah, you
I mean,
already.
you take this for sure. Like no matter what they do.
Yes.
But in the future, I think you're looking for something like this.
Ooh, you also have this. Yeah, this is a nice square.
And I'm also looking at this, by the way. In
This and
case we could
this.
ever get your light
I
square
guess it's
bishop to
the
like
standard
here.
square you go from this opening.
Okay, so now he is going for this again. Okay, now I might have to go back and defend that. This is a good way to defend it though, because I'm also hidden here. So I think I go here. Although he does have this.
It's fine, I guess, because you defend immediately.
Okay.
If he takes, you can take back with your knight. I'm not sure. I think I should get my light square bishop active
Oh,
with this.
I'm also attacking this knight. This is like
Yeah, you
a
take
free
this
knight.
knight too.
I guess it's a free knight with the bishop too. So the moment they don't attack my queen, that might be in
Oh,
play.
wait, do I actually go for a stupid pawn structure but get my pieces
I
active?
like it. Yeah, sure.
Triple stack.
Okay, so
Ooh, this looks really.
well, let's see what green does.
I just want to check blue worst case. Like, I don't want blue to have something devastating, so I can check him to stop anything. And it also opens my F file.
Okay.
Looks like the most natural move to me.
Thank you to
And
someone for
see it?
something. So this is still my target, but if I take this, he could in theory play this and then
I
this.
also like this target because if he takes and you take back, they have to watch out for checkmates like this.
Oh,
But
interesting. Okay.
I can probably stop it.
So do you think I take this then?
Oh, he can go here. That's really annoying. I don't think you should do it.
So
I
maybe
prefer, I prefer you take this, maybe.
if I take this, he
This he
takes and I
takes back.
take back, then he has this at the end. Do we care about that? Maybe we don't. I can take it. Yeah,
Sure, let's
I'll take it. I'll take it.
just do it. Don't let your big dreams be dreams. All right. Now, do I go here?
Sure. I like it.
Okay, it's bishop. Get my bishop active.
Yeah, I like it. So he still
So he's
has these sorts
probably
of
gonna take
threats.
what you check back. So
Yeah,
with the rook, maybe, so you can go
sure.
like here or wherever you want. Defend.
Ooh, that's interesting.
You can take
I can
this.
en passant that, or I
Yeah,
could
but
just
you
take
can
this.
also just take the knight. I mean,
Okay, he does have queen in, but we're not worried about that.
oh, that's checkmate.
Okay,
That's checkmate in one.
okay,
He can't. If he takes, we have a checkmate because
okay.
it's a double attack. King.
He is attacking this,
That's
but
true,
yeah,
but his attack is
I
wrong.
think my attack is faster on blue.
All right.
Okay, I guess you just get the file, and you also threaten this check. So this is a threat now. Or no, wait, that's not check. My bad. But this is still
Wait,
a
this
threat.
is a check.
That's
Yeah, you
that's
take
that's a
that
pretty
check.
good. I
It's
think I just
checkmate.
yeah, it looks
It
pretty
just messes up
devastating.
big time. It's checkmate. He has to block. It takes and it. What? What?
We'll
Okay.
probably play this, but yeah, it
Yeah,
doesn't
it's a mate
matter.
in one.
Yeah.
It's just a mate in one.
Yep. Dragon B70 says taking free stuff
Yes,
can't be
genau,
bad.
it's a-
Yeah, I agree.
This night was so good, I guess. Castles. Nice. All right.
Oh, do you
I
need to
think I
go?
have to call it GG's here actually.
Oh,
Since
okay.
it's
Yeah,
very late now.
no worries. Thank you. Thank you very much for partnering me. I really appreciate
Yeah,
it.
thank you for the games. It was really nice to play. I guess I'll see you around
Yeah,
another time.
definitely.
Have a good stream. Bye bye.
Bye bye. So, does anyone else out there want to partner? Maybe SQ or Dragon B70 or someone like that. If anyone wants to partner on voice, we could do that. Otherwise, I do believe I am off Chess TV at this point. Let me check the schedule actually. Yeah, I'm off Chess TV. So we could just end. Or I guess we could I could search for an FFA game. Let's see what's available on FFA. I don't see anything out there with standard and 1 point queens, but it cycles through pretty quickly. Maybe it's a good time to end. I do have a lot of coverage coming up tomorrow. Dragon B70 says, nah, thanks, I'm too strong. Okay, fair enough. Does Matin stream? So Matin is MBlitzDE. I don't believe he streams, but I can shout him out just in case. Does not yet, at least, but you can follow him anyway. So the Bughouse World Championship is going on right now. There are 5 matches tomorrow, and I'm going to try to cover as many of them as possible. Let me check the schedule actually. So this is the schedule, and let's see what is coming up. Okay, so at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, we have Caspi Israel and Pure Essence versus Clock King Switcher and Return of the Lagger. I will be covering that match. At 1:30 p.m., we have 12 Teen and Chicken Cross Road versus Midnight Fox and BKM. I don't think that first match will be over by that time. I think that the Caspi versus Clock King Switcher match is one of the most competitive ones out there. So we might actually have to skip the Chicken 12 team match because it's scheduled so close together. At 2 p.m., we have J-Kid Jr. 22 and Gogo Burritos versus Crimson Vortex and Eskin. I will cover that match for sure. So even if the Caspi Israel match is over in time to cover the 12 team match, I expect the 12 team match will be relatively shorter. So that should probably end in a half an hour. And we will definitely follow the JK Jr. match. At 4 p.m., we have an under 2000 section of UK DeGoat and Florence Girl versus Oren Edzoni Listens. And let me pull up the name of his partner. And Dak 0824. I plan to cover that match as well. On Sunday, we have a match at 8 a.m. in the under 2000 section, and we have a match at 8 p.m. of the open section. And the 8 p.m. match is Little Pluck and Grind Returns versus Tigers 2017 and Quick Dash. So I plan to cover hopefully all of those matches. If there's any one match that I won't cover, it's probably the Chicken 12 team match, because basically my choices are to cover 2 matches or 1 match, and I think I'd rather cover the 2 matches, or the Caspi Israel match and the JK Junior match, rather than covering the 12 team chicken match. But we'll see. If I can cover all 3, that would be wonderful. So at this point, let's try to find someone to raid. Does anyone have any suggestions? Do we have a chess streamer out there? Yeah, so okay, ZH, if the matches, if they waited so that I could cover them, like, that would be wonderful. But then that would push back the JK Junior match too, maybe. I don't know. I would rather that they just schedule the matches at least an hour apart so that we never had to deal with that. But I will sort of play it by ear. But hopefully we'll cover as many of them as possible. So we would like to find someone to raid. At this point, I'm leaning towards Chess Coach Net, but let me see if there's anyone else that someone suggests. I'm going to look to see if I have any variants out there that we could go to. I don't see anyone playing variants, but I think we're going to raid Chess Coach Net. Oh, Strider is also streaming, but I think we're going to raid Chess Coach Net. Chess Coach Net has partnered me before on my stream at Bughouse. He's a friend of the stream, so you all should definitely check him out. And once the raid comes through, let him know that you would like to see him play more Bughouse and more 4-player chess. We can encourage him to get more into these variants. Thank you everyone for watching. Let me give a few more shoutouts right before we end. Again, in case you all didn't know, Dragon B70 is a streamer. He's an international master, and he plays a lot of variants, and he's quite good at a lot of variants. He's quite good at Bughouse, very good at 4-player chess, and he's very good at Fog of War. And not only is he good, but he actually plays them. There's some good players at variants who just play chess. So you should check out his streams. I don't think he's affiliate yet, so we need to get him some more followers and more viewers to get him to affiliate. And of course, OKZH streams Crazy House, and he's covered some of the Bughouse World Championship matches, so you should check him out as well. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching my streams, and thank you for MBitsDE for partnering me. I really appreciate it, and I hope everyone has a great night. Bye.